we have been contacted by an incredible number of people, of organisations, who've actually explained that this is a problem and it needs fixing. That the presumption of contact in certain family law cases involving domestic abuse needs to be rethought. And obviously it's incredibly important in many family situations to try to help children maintain contact with both parents. But in circumstances of domestic abuse, this can be precisely the opposite of what needs to happen and can result in disaster. And the whole point of family courts is supposed to be about the welfare of the child. But it seems too often the court is maintaining contact in situations which are obviously very harmful to the children. The courts apply this presumption of contact too rigidly. Rather than acting as a presumption which can be rebutted, it has become more of an overriding obsession. It's been described as creating a culture of contact which pervades the entire family court system and then excludes other aspects of a child's welfare, including listening to the child's wishes and protecting them from abuse. And this culture of contact has led to serious tragedies. As the Noble Lord Rosser mentioned, the Women's Aid Report, 19 Child Homicides, documents 19 children in 12 families killed at the hands of abusive fathers during unsupervised contact between the years 2005 to 2015. One example of a tragedy was Darren Sykes, who murdered his 2 children and took his own life by setting fire to his attic. Despite a consistent history of domestic abuse and against the wishes of the 2 little boys, the pro-contact culture of the family courts led to Sykes being granted unsupervised contact with the children for 5 hours each week. This culminated in his taking the boys up to the attic, barricading the 3 of them in and setting multiple fires. Mortally wounded, one of the boys' last words was spoken to a firefighter, and he said, "My dad did this, and he did it on purpose." And obviously each one of these deaths is a preventable tragedy. Your lordships have a duty in this bill to prevent each and every one of these tragedies from happening again to another child. So my amendment to the amendment has a straightforward purpose: to ensure that unsupervised contact is not granted where the court has found that domestic abuse has taken place or where there is a relevant criminal conviction. It should be put beyond doubt that a parent cannot have unsupervised contact where they've been proven to be domestic abusers. My lords, it's a simple proposition. Too many children are murdered by abusive parents who are known and who have been shown to be abusive parents. We must protect these children and say never again.